Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your seasonal tarot check for the months of May, June, July, and August of 2020. This is for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I want to thank all of you who've been watching my channel, have subscribed, commented, liked, and shared. I really appreciate that. And it's fun co-creating with you, and I'll keep coming back week by week to do more of it. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, which is usually about once a week. However, this one is an extra reading, so I posted just a couple days ago, and here we are back again. So let's see what is going on for the next 4 months for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Sagittarius. And we start off here with May. You have the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. June, you have the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. July, you have the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. And then in August, you have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So I definitely think, you know, you've got some different things going on here. You have 2 queens. Okay, you start off right in May with the Queen of Cups and also the Queen of Wands. You have also the King of Pentacles here. So you have Earth, you have air, you have all the elements. You have earth, fire, air, and water represented here. No major arcana. And overall, what I think with that is you definitely have some wish fulfillment and things coming in that you're going to really enjoy. But I don't feel like there's anything where it's an incredibly powerful shift, where there's just an extreme shift in energy for you. I do think the areas where the energy dips down a little bit is fairly minor. So in May, I think overall, you're definitely in the service of kind of looking out for other people, kind of being a mother in a way for other people. That's what I'm getting, this sort of mother energy where you're taking care of a lot of different things, whether it be the finances, the house, the, you know, relationships, even listening to other people in their relationship woes. I feel like you have a lot of people coming towards you, wanting your advice, wanting your guidance, wanting your suggestions. And I definitely think that keeps you busy. Like I said, you've got this 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like you're very focused on money, on getting things situated and organized, and keeping everyone afloat, kind of being the leader, you know. And of course you're a Sagittarius, you're a fire sign here. But I think it comes naturally to you. I think you are in your own power in May. It's not like it's a huge sacrifice. It's almost like you're just naturally doing this. But I do think you have to be careful of giving away too much, okay? You can't give away what you don't have. And so keep yourself energized. Keep yourself taken care of, and make sure you are on that list somewhere. Don't just give and give and give. For a relationship, I actually think you have new love coming in. I don't think it's going to be in May necessarily, but I do feel that you have new love coming in, and you have the potential for somebody from the past too to show up for some of you. But in May, I don't feel that. I just don't feel like it's a strong month for that. It's more about getting things aligned, getting everything situated, and kind of starting to put some things back together again. And again, you have this Queen of Wands. This is representing you, and you're, you know, looking good, feeling good. I do think you're attractive to people. You are attracting people. That's the best way to say that. It's men and male and female, both energy. You are a leader. You know, you're a leader, and people see that, they feel that, and they want to be around you. And again, you just have to be selective, you know, because sometimes we have people with contrasting energy, and they can be depleting to have too much of them. But I do, like I said, I do have the sense of you're keeping a home straight, you're keeping your finances straight. You may have a decision at the beginning of June to make And this may be more about work, I think, than it has to do with, or finances than it has to do with love. Like I said, for the first 2 months here, May, June, I think it really has to do more with money. But I do think the money is going to get situated and be, financially be sound. You may have money coming back around from things that you paid out on, refunds and things like that are still trickling in. And right now, our economy is in a free fall, so it's like trying to keep up with that is, really we can all just do our best from day to day and not get too scared by that, because it's happened before for sure. So you are moving forward. You've got a forward moving energy in June, and overall you really do. You've got a lot of movement forward. And in this month of June, this is too about, making sure that you're still taking care of yourself. You may be able to, go forward with things that you wanted to do that were put off, like, making sure that you're getting, I don't know, even a facial, things like that, like even on that mundane level, self-care that you put off because things weren't open, because there weren't financial resources, or you were just being prudent with money. But you definitely are organized and well situated financially by the time June rolls around. You've got this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very financially abundant. This is not somebody who's concerned about money at all. So, like I said, I think your focus with the Eight of Pentacles and this King is about money. And it looks really good. It feels good. It feels like you have, like I said, resources, extra resources showing up, and choices, I think, too, with what to do with your money. So I don't think that you're going to be frivolous with it by any means. I think you're kind of looking around like, I have all these options I could do, but I kind of like having this money around. I like how it feels to have it, and I don't feel worried. I feel secure. Some of you may start to look, though, longer term, like, wondering about moving into a different house, because unfortunately with the way that things are going with the economy, we're going to go through this again. We've gone through it before where unfortunately people went into foreclosure. It's not going to happen right away because there's right now a lot of forgiveness in terms of people with their mortgages, but eventually that's not going to be there. And I hate to say it, but it's true. I think for some of you, you're going to be able to move into a better place because of other people's losses. And it doesn't feel the greatest, and I think that's part of that Seven of Cups where other people lose and you gain. That doesn't feel the greatest, but it is the way of the world. We're deliberate creators, and the people who are scared and they are in a vibration of fear are going to attract negative things. They absolutely are going to, and there's no doubt about that. And so don't let that be you. You are moving forward, though. You've got this Nine of Wands here, and this begins July for you. And with this, you're kind of contemplative. Like I said, making sure that you're making the right decisions, making sure that, you're doing the right stuff with your money. And I do think you kind of this is where you kind of want to get into love a little bit. I think you start to get a little restless, like, you know what? I've got it going on. I don't want to be single. I'm ready to move forward. For somebody, you're in a relationship and looking to move forward, and it's been kind of slow moving, and you're getting a little impatient here by the time July. Look, not everybody's going to have the money to propose right now, so just cool your jets, okay, for whoever that's for. But you're not going to be stopped. Like I said, for some of you, I think you're going to be moving and physically moving, and you go right into... in the end of July here, the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is great energy. So with this Three of Cups, this is where I do wonder, for some of you, you may have somebody who comes back around from the past. Be a little bit cautious with them because, like I said, your finances are looking very good. And when people suddenly show up after a pandemic and in the middle of a recession, if they're not stable like you are, they're not going to be worth your time, okay? They just aren't. And I know that seems like common sense, but use your intuition. There's nothing wrong with saying, look, what's your income like right now? I mean, you don't have anything to lose, and quite frankly, it is your business. So you have this, continuing on, you've got the Wealth card here, and this is, again, still in July, and this is pure abundance, and it's for everyone. It's wealth for everyone. So it's possible that this person that comes back around will have financial stability, but I feel like this could be more like a new person where you have some choices to make, and you attract somebody who's more your match, who has financial stability, who has a good career, who's educated, who is single-minded. They are looking for one person. They're not looking to play the field or date a bunch of different people. They're trustworthy, and there's somebody who is interested in the long-term commitment. So I do think in July and August, that's when you're going to be bringing in love. For those of you that are interested in that, or for those of you, like I said, somebody's impatient about moving forward in a relationship, it's going to be probably the end of July, August, when that will be more likely to happen. So the beginning of August, you do have the Four of Wands, and this is a marriage card, okay? It's all about success, but it does tell you that there's more work to be done. So it's victory, success, but there's kind of a push-pull kind of energy with this. So you have to continue to invest in yourself. You have to continue to, in your career, keep going on that path, because it may be a stepping stone to a better career for some of you. But this is definitely a very solid foundation. Like I said, in love, I think you'll be fine, because I don't think you're going to be fooled. You're not gullible, and you're not going to mess around with somebody who's not worth your time. But again, you have a very solid relationship coming towards you. This too can be a reunion card. So like I said, you've got the Three of Cups plus this Four of Wands. And I would say the advisement there with any reunion is to be very upfront, and you do have a little bit of unrest here with the Nine of Swords. And this is like getting up in your head too much. And so I do feel like for some of you, it may cause you pause trying to figure out, is this person legitimate or not? And that's where I think it comes in. I don't feel like it's with the money. It has to do more with love, wondering, can I trust this person? So you go right into, though, you have the Nine of Swords, then you have the Nine of Cups. And this is, this is a wish fulfillment card. This, in terms of a relationship, is reciprocity. So it's not quite as good as the Two of Cups, but there's definitely a reciprocal energy here. And I think there's going to be a really strong emotional attraction in this relationship, but also a physical one. I think that, things, you're happy, but things are not quite complete. They're not quite to where you want them to be. But again, it is a card of attainment. It's spiritual and emotional attainment here. So something's definitely going to move your heart and move your soul in the month of August. And I do think it's, like I said, a love interest. You may be, like I said before, you may be moving, looking to move. And I think that lends a little bit of confusion. And it's kind of like when new things happen and they're exciting, but there's uncertainty. There's an element of uncertainty. I think that's where the Five of Wands shows up. I don't feel like it's the ending of a relationship. You don't have anything here to support that, but I also don't feel it either. It's really more about as life expands, it can tend to introduce a little bit of stress, because then we become uncertain if, what direction are things going. But just trust the universe. Trust that the universe brings the best for you. So we're going to do a Whispers of Love Oracle reading, especially because you do have love in this represented here. This card represents you. This is the other person. This is the two of you together. And then this is your guidance in the relationship. So you start off with your own card here is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And basically what the guidance is on this card is that new things are coming in. New opportunities, new happiness. And the key to it is appreciating what's around you right now. So for those of you that are resonating with the idea that you're fairly focused on money, it's going well, the stronger you feel and the more appreciation you have about your financial well-being, the easier it'll be to attract a relationship. It just is, because you're in a vibrational frequency that's got speed, it's got movement, especially when we're talking about money, because money has a very high frequency. So you'll definitely be vibrating at a high frequency. I wouldn't be concerned about that. Now, this is the other person, and this card says, love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So with this is telling you that, you know, you have to think about what you want in your life, and love will help to set things right. So for this other person, they may need some attention to contributing, investing into relationships. They may, like I said, I don't think they've been playing the field or anything, but they may be kind of inexperienced in some capacity with really allowing a relationship to bloom and grow and investing in it. So that's possible that that's part of an area that might need attention. So the two of you together, your card here is listen to your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So the guidance on this card is just to stop and listen. What do you hear, and how can it bring more happiness to your life? So again, focusing on those positive aspects of you and that other person, and that's what you'll get. You'll get more of it. And then your final card, which is your guidance, is to be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So humans are, you know, they're made up of the same energy as our universe. We're made up of the same energy as the stars in the sky, and you have a light inside of you. So it's just telling you to shine into the darkness and create your dreams. So know that you can have, do, or be anything. Your thoughts truly become things. So I'm so glad to do this reading for you. I will be back with a May 2020 tarot check. I love you so much, Sagittarius, and I'll see you in about a week.